You, sir, are what I define as clutch. But this last week you may have been a little too clutch. See, you had already scored me enough points prior to the fourth quarter that I already beat Matthias. And I picked Philadelphia to win the game. So by you scoring that late touchdown, not only is the beating of Matthias that much more impressive, but you already damaged what is already a bad week in my football predictions. Well, at least you're good. Your quarterback still sucks.
If you got Jack in your cup, go raise it up, go raise it up, go raise it up. If you ain't got enough, go fill it up, go fill it up.
And just so that we're clear about last week's video, my statement still stands. Tom Brady did not put up 59 points. New England did not put up 59 points. You guys get the shutout. I'll give you credit. But there was not 59 points. You did not win by 49. You won by 43. So therefore, according to math, 49 is greater than 43. Ravens are a better team than the Patriots. So, fuck you. And hello everybody, and welcome to week 3 of this fantabulous season. Question, why are all these games spread picks so high? What are these 20s? What is this, college football? Shit. How am I supposed to pick these games? That's too high. You're gonna scare people with that. I'm scared. Justin's scared. We're all scared. No one likes these picks. No one likes these spreads. This is disgusting. Who cares if the Dolphins and the Jets are bad teams? You don't give them 3 touchdown underdogs. Ew. But moving on beside that, let's quickly brush over last week's questionable decision makings by your boy. I will admit that I took a couple gambles. Like the Giants one, I gambled. Buffalo did not look good in the Jets game, and I knew the Bills and Jets would be quote-unquote bad teams, so I figured, you know what, the Giants, they got Saquon, they look kind of decent against the Cowboys, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Nope, that made no sense. And then the Chargers just shot themselves in the feet so many times that they can't even walk properly. Because the Chargers should have won that game. Penalties, dumb turnovers, missed field goals. Lions did not win that game. They were lucky to be around. Because, no, I watched those highlights. That game should not have been as close as it was. And then a couple games got closer than they were, so it's like, meh. Tennessee, for whatever reason, can't beat the Colts to save their lives. Meh. All in all, what can you do? All in all, what can you do? And Denver got robbed. Y'all just want to hate on my boy Joe. Y'all just want to do that to me. Why do you want to do that to me? He's a good quarterback. Y'all just ruining his day and everyone's day. How dare you? How dare y'all? But like I said, we're gonna brush over that immediately. We're gonna pretend this week never happened. You know, everyone has bad days, guys. Everyone has bad weeks. People don't do what you want them to do, and everything you know is a lie. Everything's a lie. And that's not even the problem. We're in the week 3 dramatic problem. If this is what I am week 2, I'm scared for this week. This is trauma. Week 3, at least for me in all my past seasons of doing this, has been the I can't think of any good analogies at this moment, but it's been bad. Week 3 has always been bad for me. Regardless of the games, regardless of the teams, regardless of everything. Week 3 always tends to screw me over. Because the impossible happens, and teams that aren't supposed to win, and teams that are supposed to lose end up winning for no reason other than to be cool, or whatever. I don't know. And as for high-scoring game and low-scoring game, you know, I don't think I'll get any of those right, but if I do get one right, then, you know what, that's a pat on my shoulder. I accomplished something. So, anywho, that's that. And you know what, we're just gonna, again, move this along, because, you know, time is of the essence, and I always record these videos extremely late, so I don't want to get them out and give you guys at least 24 hours to digest. you're not going to get 24 hours for the Thursday game, but no one really gives a shit because it's two teams who, based on the way they look, aren't going to make the playoffs. And I guess critical injuries do harm certain teams. Ben out for the season. Pittsburgh, I won't say they'll be irrelevant, but any hopes of them maybe sneaking and winning that division, it's done. Mason Rudolph could be a good kid. I don't know. Doubt it. So it's between Baltimore and Cleveland, and Cleveland kind of looks like a shell of themselves. Granted, their first 8 or 9 games of the season are struggle fest games when you get rid of the Jets, and Denver they play later. But the back half of their season, outside of the Ravens, they got 2 Bengals games, Cardinals, Bills, both Pittsburgh games now with Big Ben down, winnable games. So we'll have to see how things go and see if Baltimore can avoid the October crumbling, because they like to crumble in October for whatever reason. And with Drew Brees down now as well, I'm looking at Atlanta. Carolina, they I don't know what's going on. Cam's not healthy. So Atlanta better wake themselves up and, win some of these next couple of games. They get an easy one against Indy. Jacoby Brissett looks good. I applaud him for being around the franchise for a couple of years now and, doing what he can. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But Atlanta should win this game easy. If Atlanta is as good as I legitimately believe in my head, then this should be an easy one. 2-point spread for Indy, give them the benefit of the doubt, but no, Atlanta should win this game easy. Buffalo, they're going to be the last year's Miami team. They start out 3-0, yay, everyone's excited, and then they're just going to crumble. No. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt being Cincy, because, Cincy, I believed in them, but then they shit themselves against the Niners, who I don't believe in. So, Cincy's going to be irrelevant, more or less. 6-10 team. 4-12, I don't know, somewhere in there. So Buffalo will get another easy win. Look 3-0, people will start believing in them. I want to keep believing in Denver. I really do. But Green Bay, I don't. They look good. And it pains me to say that because I don't like when Green Bay does good. But there's no way they're going to win by more than a touchdown. So I'm getting them at 7.5. Some people got them at 8 or 9. But I got a 7.5, and I still think Denver can cover that. I wouldn't be surprised if this was like a really close game, like a field goal wins it or whatever. Because Denver's got a good defense, more or less, and I think Green Bay's defense has also improved. So, it wouldn't surprise me if both teams were held under 20, considering Denver hasn't even scored more than, They scored 14 in one game and 16 in another, so Denver hasn't really scored a whole lot. And then these two 20-plus games. Why? Well, of course I'm going to take them both because Miami and New York look like trash, but... Ew. Yeah. That's all I do. And right now I'm saying Carolina over Arizona. If Cam Newton can't play for whatever reason, I'm switching that immediately. So, this is one of those picks where it's like, meh. But if Cam Newton starts that game, I'm not going to hit myself if he gets injured or whatever. Then no. If Cam Newton starts that game, Carolina State. If Cam Newton does not start, I switch to Arizona, and I'll keep the 2.5 spread for whatever happens. Giants are starting Daniel Jones. Tampa Bay looks like they have a defense. Should be a good win for them. Chargers Texans could be close because the Chargers and Texans both looked very disappointing last week. Pittsburgh benefit of the doubt because I still don't trust San Fran. Rams are going to wipe the floor with Cleveland. How I see it personally. Like a 30-13 win. That's more or less what I'm thinking. And then Chicago will win a good game against Washington, who's not a bad team, but not a good team. So, +4, easy. Both teams I doubt will score 20. I highly doubt it. Again, I've been wrong. Hell, I went 6-10 straight up. So, I don't know what I'm talking about. And that's that, more or less. Quick overpeek to highest and lowest scoring game. Highest scoring game, I got the Ravens Chiefs game, which, thank you, CBS, for allowing me to see. I just need to get my TV fixed so I can record the game and watch it when I get off at work. Because screw the rest of the games, entertainment-wise, none of them have it, in my opinion. So just record the KC Baltimore game, watch it when I get home. But I need my TV fixed because I can't record off the phone. But that's that. Last year, this was a 27-24 overtime win for the Chiefs. Granted, Lamar had no idea what he was doing and was running for his life half the time. Now that he's got a little more sense of control, and KC does not have Tyreek Hill. Granted, Pat Mahomes can do anything with anyone, but he does not have Tyreek Hill. So this means something. I really like both teams to drop 30, though, nonetheless. I really like that. And then low scoring, again, I went with Chicago and Washington. I don't expect either team to drop more than 20. If they do, yay. But if they do, I think that'll be because of the defensive touchdown. Anyone want to make that gamble? There'll be a defensive touchdown in Chicago and Washington? Yes, no, maybe? Oh well. Quick week in fantasy. I win both games again. Progs win was a little uncomforting, considering both me and my opponent Mike were the bottom two in scoring. And he also had Drew Brees, so Drew Brees got hurt, and ending with that negative scoring. Probably the only reason I won that game. But my team did not look impressive as a fantasy group, with Christian McCaffrey being a little underwhelming. Allen Robinson and Thielen had average games, but nothing impressive. I don't know, my team as a whole just kind of was meh. So I'm hoping this week they're a little better against Gavin, who is a formidable opponent. I think he also has Tom Brady, and I don't know his roster off the top of my head. But he's got a good team, and I need to establish my more dominance. 2-0, but yet somehow because of my low scoring performance, I'm not in the upper echelon of the 2-0s. But, and then in the League of Assholes, for those who don't know, League of Assholes, LOA for short, is the group, is a fantasy league that I do based on with my friends in high school. We have 8 members right now. It alternates. A couple people drop in and out every other year or so. But right now, there are 8 of us. 4 of which who have graduated beyond me. Older kids, yada yada. Matthias, who graduated in my class with me. Teddy was also our same grade, but ended up moving like a year or 2 before we graduated. And then Travis, our new guy this year, is a senior in high school, I believe. But yeah, it's compromise of all high school people, or people that went to my school. So we're all really close, we all like to shit talk, we all like to have fun, and we can make personal jabs, and half of us like to pretend this is the league, because, you know, we all love football and we all love comedy. Because we're good friends, that's what we are. Progs, I get to shit talk some of them, because I've talked to some of them for a couple of years, but most of them I don't know personally. Like, I can't make an inside jab about someone's life because I don't know them that well. I can shit talk their teams. One's a Falcons fan, one's a Vikings fan, so I can shit talk them all they want about their lack of rings and incompetent players. Because that's the glory I have. But that's all I can do, really. Or I can make fun of Chris for having a dead channel for 2 years. But, you know, hey. We find our content somewhere. Or you see the freaking Jeremy guy in our Progs like, boy, the Taka. But you gotta love the entertainment. You gotta love the rivalry, I should say. I can't think of the actual word, but the fire, or whatever. Whatever, I'm rambling too much, and I'm making this sound a little too weird, so I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you all for watching. If there's any more skits with my boy Julio here I should do, y'all let me know down in the comment section below, because him and I can talk about whatever. I also got Mariota upstairs. He's put away right now, so if we want to bring Mariota out, that's good. Or Kid. If Kid wants to say something, then whatever. I'll do skits with Julio every week, more or less, because he's on my League of Assholes fantasy team. So yeah, we can have a good conversation about a lot of things. But until then, my name is Cody. You are on the Blind Canadian Cat YouTube channel. 4th year as a Prog member, 4th year in the League of Assholes, a 2-time champion in the League of Assholes, and a fellow Ravens fan who says meow and rolls intros. And with that, I shall see all of you in the very next video.